Hello dear friends, today let's make Kallappam, that is a very different tasting appam. I have shared 3 appams on my channel already, but this is a very unique tasting appam which is made mainly in parts of Kerala by southern parts of Kerala by Christian families. It's a breakfast item, but it can be had any time of the day with any curry of your liking. It's very unique and very easy to make, so please do try out this recipe. And the Kallappam and other appams, they are quite different, and it is called as Kallappam because kallu is toddy, which was used earlier. Now since toddy is not available, yeast has replaced toddy, and also it is made usually on a stone, which that is the interpretation, that is how it got the name Kallappam also. So different versions to the name, but the taste remains outstanding, so please go ahead and try it out.
I have soaked, this is 2 cups of basmati rice. So this has been in the water for almost 8 hours now. I'll drain off the water and take it in a vessel. 2 cups of rice. 1 cup, that is half the amount of grated coconut. This is grated. I have to add 1 cup of cooked rice also. I am adding jeera rice into this because all these items, this was there at hand, and all these items are also to be added, that is onion and garlic, and these are to be added in this. Therefore I have added this cooked rice. Otherwise you are supposed to add 1 cup of plain cooked rice. Now I have added this. Then let us come to about 3 cloves of garlic. So this is a big one and this is a medium one, so this is more than enough. Plus 10 shallots. It calls for 10 shallots, but I don't have those small onions, so I am using a medium sized onion. Into this 1 teaspoon of jeera also. So I'll mix all this for the proofing the yeast. There's 1 teaspoon of yeast. To that, so into this I'll add little bit of sugar into this, but here also I have to add at least 3 tablespoons of sugar because this is a little bit sweet, salty, and with all the flavors of shallots and garlic, you can very well imagine it's a burst of flavors. So just mix everything, and for proofing this I'll add some warm water and keep it. Once it is activated, then we'll add the solution and grind it in the mixer. Now this has bloomed, there are bubbles, and you can see that it has activated. I'll transfer the contents little by little to a mixer jar. Add a bit of the warm yeast solution and warm water because this is winter, and then grind it. This is it. So it's a fine paste, you can see. So I'll transfer the contents into this and do the same for the rest of the rice mix. So I have ground the entire rice mix. So this is it, but I have to add little bit of more water, and as I do always, this has to be mixed very well. In fact, they say that if you have to use your hands to give it that heat to mix it. So I'll add little bit of more water and leave it overnight to ferment. So this is, I'm leaving it at this. I'm not adding any further water. If required, I'll add it tomorrow morning, and I'll keep it covered in a not in a cool but in a warm place. Now this is next one. This is how it has come out. So you can see quite thick. I'll add some water, and this can be had with any curry of your liking. You can make it in two different ways, one on a flat griddle and one in the upper chatti, that is the proper upper chatti which is there. You can try both ways. Normally it is made in this kalle, that is why it is stone or made on stone. Kalle, that is why the name Kallappam or kalle when you add toddy to this. So you can make in this, traditionally in this, but I'll show you it can be made in this also. And you do not have to spread it out. That's it. So you can see how many bubbles have appeared on the top. So this is it. You don't have to, many people don't flip it over. It is just cooked on one side and taken out so that this cover, this layer remains soft and without any brown spots. That is up to you. You may cover and cook it, or you may flip it over. This also has developed all the holes, and you can see how light and airy, and it's a fantastic tasting recipe. So do try out this. You have seen it's very easy. So this is another version. Please do try out this recipe, and please do share and subscribe to Gluten Free India. So I'll show you. This is the proper appam. So soft, and this, and the other one also I'll show you. This is it. You may flip it over. This is the way it has turned out. So this is all. You may cover and then cook it if you want that this should also be crisp, or just flip it over. And now you can serve this with coconut milk. I've made it from powder. It is just tasty, so yummy and so tasty. Just with a little bit of sweetened coconut milk you can have it, or with any curry of your liking, as I said. So this is it. And this one. So please do share and subscribe to Gluten Free India for more such recipes and such variety dishes. Thank you.